This is the weather forecast video for Tuesday, June the 5th, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, we have some complexes of showers and thunderstorms over the northern Rockies down into West Texas, especially the Panhandle, across the Tennessee Valley and the lower Mississippi Valley, while the rest of the nation is fairly quiet and dry at this time. The watch warning map from just before midnight, a couple of severe weather watches, some over Idaho and Montana, some over the south and east, red flag warnings and wind over the west with some snow issues over the Sierras. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, shows some decent amounts of rain across the Pacific Northwest, Texas, through the Gulf Coast and into Florida. With around here, we could see anywhere around 1/4 of an inch if we're lucky. So let's take a look at this interesting weather with the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have a trough digging into the west, the Intermountain West, a ridge pumping up over the Plain States, and a trough over the northeast. Some showers in that area down into the south and in the west. And around here, the GFS wants to paint a shower or two. There could be one, but the chances are less than 10%, if that, so don't expect it. Wednesday, same story. There could be a shower, but don't expect it, even though the GFS wants to predict it. It's likely not going to happen. Main event will be well to our east, south, and well to our west. Into Thursday, we could see some activity to our north and west, the Dakotas, Minnesota. There could be some showers, thunderstorms. Could be a bit of severe weather there. Otherwise, it's still dry with highs around 80 degrees. Friday, that storm system moves to about International Falls. A front will be dragging south and west into Nebraska. There could be an isolated shower or storm, especially in the northwestern parts of the state. Saturday, that storm kind of wants to stall over especially Minnesota into Wisconsin. We'll be on the warm side, and it'll be heating up well into the 80s, close to 90. By Sunday, we have another system that'll be coming through along the U.S.-Canadian border with a cold front extending down into Kansas. Could be a shower or storm along that. Ahead of it, though, still very warm. And by Monday, that front eases in with some showers, thunderstorms, severe weather could be possible. We'll have outlooks on that later this week, with temperatures cooling off behind this system. Heading into a week from today here on the 12th, there's that energy over James Bay, the main westerlies across the U.S.-Canadian border, ridge over the southern part of the country. And at the surface, there's that low over James Bay, the cold front dragging down through the Ohio Valley down into Oklahoma. There could be some severe weather along with that. Will be cooler with temperatures backing off into the 70s to lower to mid-80s. A couple days later, June 16th, we have a 588 ridge building over Texas and Oklahoma again. Some energy coming into the northwest, main flow across that part of the country, the northern part of the country. The surface, a storm system over the northern Rockies could bring some showers, maybe a thunderstorm over the Plain States, some active weather across the south and east with the typical summertime afternoon convection in that neck of the woods. And at the end of the forecast, June 20th, the main westerlies across the U.S.-Canadian border with a bit of energy along that. 588 ridge covering the southern half of the country, and with that we could see some activity around here, but summertime convection is like finding a needle in a haystack. You may get it, you may not. So we'll see if this pans out in future model runs. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one on Wednesday.